Welcome back to Outdoors with Larry Ray on ESPN 790 AM, brought to you proudly by the Tennessee Wildlife and Resources Agency.
Hey, good Saturday morning. Welcome back to Outdoors with Larry Ray as we close out today's show on this March the 13th. And who better to close out today's show than a young man? He's still a young man to me, but he makes me old to think about him. But I was there when he started. I hope I'm still around when he hangs them up. You know, if the Lord willing, I'll be there, and I'll still be doing my mission work like he does. But that's our good friend Mark Rose. It's still hard to say if win Arkansas, Mark, but it's just it's hard to put that in there. But now that you live on the Ponderosa, it's a little easier. Good morning, yeah. Good morning, Mark.
Good morning, guys. Always a pleasure to be with you, Larry. What better name than a bass fisherman, a town to live in, than Wynn? I mean, you couldn't ask for one any better.
Yeah, and they didn't even know how to spell it when they wrote it. You know, I mean,
I know.
I
know.
Have you changed it to WIN Arkansas? So
well. That's a hashtag.
That's a hashtag. Hey, Mark just told us, and we can announce it. We got all sorts of news on Outdoors with Larry Ray involving Mark Rose this morning.
That's right.
Not only is and we'll talk about it, it's going to have a new Rose Outdoors YouTube TV show coming up next week. We'll talk about that in a minute. But he's pretty busy today over there at Wynn, Arkansas, at his place. His daughter Natalie is getting married at 5 this afternoon. No, it's not open to the public. You know, so everybody don't rush over there like that. But congratulations, Mark, you and Christy. I know this is a special day for you, and thank you for taking time to talk about. Not only about Major League Fishing is Ron Wong and John Gordon listen in, and Ron will jump in there. John, you can too, as our co-host. But he told us talked to us about this new Rose Outdoors YouTube TV show.
Yeah, that's what I'd like to do, to get my mind off of this wedding. I'd rather talk fishing right now.
All right.
But yeah, it's Larry, I've always wanted kind of my own show. Fans and sponsors have wanted me to kind of, come out of my shell and let people into my world, because I'm, kind of soft-spoken, conservative, don't really, don't squeak real loud. And but people have said, that they enjoy my teaching and instructional type stuff and what I have to say. So, and the faith-based stuff, I've got just tons of followers that are that enjoy hearing what I share about my faith and sharing scriptures and stuff like that, and using sports analogies and things. So yeah, I wanted to do it my way, because I am going to bring out my faith a lot, and that's not the most popular thing. It won't get as popular as the mainstream. However, that's who I am, and that's my passion, and God's been awful good to me in my career. And I told him a long time ago that if he blessed me with opportunity to do this, that I would use it as a platform to share the love of Christ with sportsmen all along the way, and I'm going to honor that in this Rose Outdoors show. But we're going to have a lot of fun with it. People are going to get to know me. They're going to get to know my family, my friends, where I see this around, what I eat, where to go to church. We're going to do a lot of cool stuff. And actually, Mark Manus, you probably remember Mark Manus from the Strike King Pro Team Journal.
Yeah.
Mark Manus is shooting it. So,
well, I've tried to get Mark.
Been in the family a long time.
I want to get Mark on the show because he's doing great work. And I've talked to him a couple of times and tried to get him on the show to talk about this. But that's you tell him hello from us, and
I will. He'll be here shortly. He's shooting a wedding too.
Oh, all right. Well, you tell him I want to talk to him on the radio too about his production company. But so it'll be sometime next week. You hope to get it up and rolling on YouTube. Yeah,
our first show we shot it out at a horseshoe actually.
Okay.
The fishing wasn't great. It was just right during this cold front just here recently.
Yeah.
Past few days, and so it's the water temperature was still in the low 50s, and they haven't got up there really good yet, but horseshoe will be busting wide open here in the next couple of weeks, but it's still not really good. But we were able to catch some. I think we caught 6 fish, but it was more about
what you do.
My friendship with a buddy of mine, Bob Pettigrew's son, Bubby.
Okay.
And we talked a little bit about faith and friendship. So
well, that's great.
It's going to be a little bit of fishing, and a little bit of faith, and a little bit of friends. And when it's all said and done, we'll have a 10 to 15-minute good YouTube show. And that's kind of the things that we're going to do along the way, Larry. Just some instructional stuff, family stuff, faith stuff, and all that.
Well, that is really good. So y'all look for that on YouTube for Mark Rose.
Yeah, Rose Outdoors.
Rose Outdoors, and look forward to that. So let's talk fishing for a minute. I know you got things on your mind and all this kind of stuff, but you're getting ready to head to Toro Stage 1 at Sam Rayburn, one of 80 anglers competing this year in the 2021. This is it says here this is your 22nd season as a pro angler. Is that right?
Wow.
Is that right?
Yeah.
What were you, 12 when I met you?
Natalie was.
That's amazing.
Natalie was just born when I started. I know.
That's
it's been a long time.
It has been, but you've been blessed, pretty good guy. I mean, we're not going to tell everybody how much money you won because all the relatives that you don't even know will come out of the woodwork. But it's been a real good run. So talk about 2021 for you, because I know 2020 was one of those wild years. So talk about what you hope to accomplish this year and your love of Major League Fishing. What about that?
Well, I'm really excited about the 2021 season and this first stop at Sam Rayburn. And the last time we were there, Brian Thrift and I battled it out.
Yes.
And he came out on top of that one. And I ended up getting him back later, but
you did.
Anyway, it was a great tournament. I enjoy fishing against Brian and all the other great fishermen out there. It just makes you better, Phil Mickelson made Tiger Woods better, and so on and so forth. So you compete against the best, and that's what'll be at Sam Rayburn, and there'll be some good guys from Texas there, so I'm looking forward to it. It should be a really good pre-spawn to spawn bite. I'm thinking. I don't know. I haven't kind of seen what the weather's been. I know they had part of this Arctic blast down in Texas
we did.
too, so I'm sure it's prolonging the spawn a little bit. So I'm sure it'll be in all phases. But Sam Rayburn's such a good fishery that it'll be good. And the rest of the year, it's going to make a very diverse year. We have natural lakes, we have highland reservoirs, we got rivers, we got smallmouth lakes that will be ending the year on up in the Great Lakes. So it's going to be a very diverse year, and I look forward to the entire season. I really do. I think it's going to be a good one.
What about and Ron has talked about this before, the format, Major League Fishing. You still like it? You like the way the competition works?
I do.
And why?
Well, I'm a fisherman that I like to get in an area.
You're competitive, Mark. You're competitive. I know, right?
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I like them both. I really do. I like big fry. I like fly fish. I like it all. Major League Fishing is kind of different, and after 22 years, when something comes along in the last 3 or 4 years, and it kind of is a different twist and turn, I like that because it's something different. It kind of gets a little bit, not boring, but you get in a reputation of doing things habitual out there, and so anything that comes along like this, I think it just puts another spark in it, and it's just creative. It's fun. Fans love it. My sponsors love it.
Yes. So, yeah. It's different. It's a third year now. People have gotten a little used to it. That's all. I got some friends at church. That's all they talk about. So I know.
Yeah, I have guys' wives. He's like, man, my wife, she loves it. And so I think it brings a different viewer in. The traditional television is just kind of not as popular anymore.
No, reality.
And so this live stuff is what's popular on the computers. Guys watching it at work, and so
they're not supposed to. They're not.
Yeah.
They're not supposed to. You think Grandfather Walter would have liked this?
I do. He loved anything that I did.
He did.
Loved anything fishing.
I can't miss a show without mentioning his granddad. I'm sorry, y'all.
If I was in a marble throwing contest, picking up contest, my granddad would be right there telling me to give him a fit. You know, he just supported anything I did.
He did. And what's that lake name behind your house?
Lake Walter.
That's it.
Hey,
ask him
Mark,
a question.
on Lake Walter. Now, you've done something here in helping with raising the fish in it. You put some mossback fish habitat in. Tell our listeners the advantage that's going to give you for having a healthy lake.
Well, Mossback is just, they have great people that's behind that company, but they have products that, I mean, they last. They
do.
They have, you know, spawning habitat right there, and then they have the limbs that's separated where the fish can get under, and it's shade. It's stuff that won't rot. It'll always be there. It's just the best habitat that I think you can put into a man-made lake like this, or even natural lakes. I think they're great. So
yes,
I just and Mossback's just, the people are really what make that company. Super nice people. They care about a resource. They care about the outdoors. They care about providing products that help fishermen at a good price point. So, yeah, I just think a lot about them, and it has really helped my lake tremendously. It's made it a better fishery.
Well, I have to admit, John Gordon at Mississippi State and Ron Wong with Ole Miss. Mark, the owner of the company, is a Razorback fan too. Okay, so I mean,
yeah,
that helps me out a lot. I know he's not an Indian fan, but that's the way it is, you know. So
listen, I paid about $20,000 in tuition a year at the University of Arkansas, so I'm a Hog fan too.
I know you are. I know you are. Mark Rose, thank you, buddy, and congratulations again. Tell your daughter congratulations to it. You and Christy make it through today. Okay, there'll be some tears shed. I tell you that for a fact.
There will be.
And your grandpa will be watching from heaven. I can tell you that too. Also,
thank you, Larry.
Buddy.
You've always talked good about him. You've been there all 22 years of my career, supporting me, encouraging me, and uplifting me, and promoting me, and I really appreciate it, brother.
Love you, brother. Take it easy, okay?
Take care, Ron Wong.
All right.
Brother. Take
I
care.
will.
All right. Okay.
See y'all.
See you. Mark Rose. Okay. All right. John, thank you for being with us, buddy. Good to hear your voice. Good to know that you're back on the road back there, and we'll stay in touch. Okay, John?
Yeah, Larry, sounds great, man. Great to be on once again.
Yes, and Ron, we'll talk to you in 2 weeks on Bonus Wong, okay?
Absolutely.
All right, let me tell you about next week's show real quickly. We're going to talk to Todd Hamill. He's the CEO of Wire to Fish, and his new partner, Doug Neiman. He is the founder of Navio Networks. Check that out, buddies. We're going to get our TWRA updates from Amy Snyder-Spencer, Little Red River Trout Fishing Report with Jay Gutermuth, and Frank Barton will be our co-host. So this is Larry Ray reminding you to do each and every week. It doesn't cost an extra cent to be a good sport. And what else, guys? God bless the USA.